Okay, so this vlog is really going to be out of order. This is actually the last thing that I'm doing tonight, but I'll put it earlier in the video. Just wanted to kind of fill you guys in on what my day was like today at work. It really wasn't that busy at all, although I did have to prepare a presentation for my team in which I taught them a aspect of PayPal, which is pretty vital, and that was kind of confusing to them. So what was really hard is that there's no training material for it, so I basically had to come up with the training material on my own. And yeah, it went really well. Everyone seemed to really benefit from it, so that's good. Went to Ryan's, went to watch Lost, went to watch Luke play soccer, and now I'm home. So, like I said, this is the last thing I'm doing for the tonight, but you're going to get, like, some of Luke's soccer game and the question of the day. So, love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Like I just got some. Alright, well, speaking about fatties, Kevin Smith getting kicked off that flight.
It's unique, like beef.
Yeah.
Who's Kevin Smith?
You're not allowed to talk anymore.
Scripts.
That's hilarious. That's the best Kevin Smith joke I've ever heard.
I don't know who he
That's better. That's a better story than Kevin Smith himself could tell.
Kevin Smith is Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he got kicked off the Southwest flight for being a what do they call it?
Obese.
A safety risk. But they put him through a fat test first. Yep. Yeah, basically like
See you later, dude.
So basically what happened was they had him sit down. The people who were sitting next to him weren't complaining at all, but the test is if you can put your armrest down, then you pass, or you don't have to buy like an extra seat. And he didn't have like a seatbelt extender or anything. You know, just use the regular seatbelt, put the armrest down, and pass their fat test. But they still removed him as a risk,
Welcome to Important Things.
which is terrible. And then Southwest goes on their blog and says, well, Kevin Smith usually buys 2 seats. And he's like, define usually first and foremost, because this is the first time I ever did. And secondly, why are you divulging my personal information to the public like that? So Southwest effed up pretty bad.
Put themselves in a legally actionable position.
Yeah.
we go.
So
Well, he had bought 2 seats, and then he went on standby on an earlier flight.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's true. He had bought 2 seats. I heard that too on the
there was
first
evidence to
flight.
say that
yeah, but you can't disclose that.
You're not supposed to.
That's a privacy.
I think he already
Thing.
may have already done that,
And then he didn't even disclose that he had bought 2 seats until after they had announced it.
That's an important one. It's a big topic.
So-
Let's see, how do we cover this?
It's pretty
but
ridiculous.
it's
Like a
unkosher,
audience
but I don't
member?
think that it's legally
Dismember
actionable
an audience?
to disclose whether or not someone buys 2 seats.
Or
You can get it. You can get a seat list, I'm sure, online for
I think
safety
vampires must
issues
just
and
have
stuff
an
like
innate
that.
sense of
It should be
style.
public knowledge.
Because they look
But no,
pretty
it's still
good,
fun.
but they can't see the reflection in the mirror, so.
Yeah. I'm on Team Kevin Smith here,
That's some good stuff.
not Team Southwest.
Did you
I
just,
agree.
how'd you do that? It's like, oh, we hang out in groups and we kind of check each
For
other
me,
out.
you know,
Yeah, that's-
traveling and having to sit next to
I'm not
somebody
the
who's
best
larger
runner,
is
but I still
just
have goals.
the human
I'm pretty
tax
ambitious.
that you
I wanna run a
pay to
marathon.
be around
You know,
or
I
to
run
use
a
public
marathon, but just
transportation.
cross. I ran one
You know.
short ways, but I never ran one like
Everyone
Or
has to do it.
private
a
jet.
long way, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But I
Exactly.
do want to run one, but my goals are really specific. I want to run the whole race in a way that looks like I'm sneaking up.
That's a
on
yes. All right, so we're doing question of the day with Keith and Ryan. I bought this book, If. It's just a bunch of if questions. So today's if question is, if you could spend one whole night alone with anyone in history, who would you choose? Anyone in history for an entire night.
Pass, like it's a showcase. Take a different question.
No, that's the question.
I passed.
Keith, anyone in history.
I couldn't find it. I went to the hotel.
I'm gonna make it incredibly recent history. Carrie Byron for Mythbusters.
Did she die?
No.
Oh. Well, it's
Sorry.
I don't like your answer.
Well, then, shut. I don't know.
I'm gonna continue.
At least I had an answer.
I'm gonna continue on with the redhead theme. I'm gonna say Haley Williams, the lead singer of Paragon.
But she's still alive.
I don't care.
You guys are
So apparently the
That's
answer
what
to
you
the
get
question
for
of the
putting us
day
on your
is
blog.
redhead.
That's what you get for putting us on your blog, bro.
all right. Anyone in history, who would it be? Jeez. I don't know. History. Golly.
How does the name Mayflower get up to the Quaker City? Well, it wasn't actually Columbus, the Mayflower, as you probably remember, and he did land
don't
in
know.
Plymouth Rock. Well, they landed several places.
Do I go like music genre? Who in history from music? From movies, maybe?
Well, I'm not the historian. Let the people in the production booth deal with that.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to you guys. That's lame. I'm relying on you, Luke. The answers I got from Keith and Ryan were not very good.
Oh, maybe it's a tough question, dude.
If you could spend one whole night alone with anyone in history, who would you choose?
History?
Yeah, so yesterday was anyone alive,
Yeah.
currently alive. Now it's history.
History?
Uh-huh.
Any one night with anyone in history. What did they answer? Can I get their answer?
They answered people who are still alive.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that was yesterday's question, pretty much.
There's still a right and wrong.
They're still right.
Can I keep in the tradition of yesterday?
Sure.
Be like Abe Lincoln, because maybe I'll get lucky. No, I don't know. I think Abraham Lincoln actually would be a
Really?
cool dude to meet in person. I actually want to see how tall he really is with that hat on. That's part one. But the other part would just be like, it'd be cool to meet the guy, I think.
So my answer, I was struggling for an answer, but I thought about it, and I think John F. Kennedy, because he was a man's man. Yeah, definitely. He was like a man's man, you know.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
with Marilyn, man.
There-
Marilyn Monroe.
He's one of those people that like women loved him and men wanted to be him type deal. So and plus, who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky.
There it is.
But yeah, yeah. So that's the question. If you were to spend the night with anyone in history, who would it be?
Did anybody answer?